Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
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 Yo, how's everybody doing? Let me turn down the music a tad. By which I mean a lot. I don't. YouTube music should have like a number instead of a bar of some kind, you know. So I can just or like little arrow tappers, so I can just like toggle it. That's annoying. Okay. Hilariously, as soon as I realize I'm gonna switch over to just chatting, my tea is done. So I'm gonna go and get a glass of water and then I will come back, okay? Give me a sec. All right, how's it going, everybody? How's it going? Yari, congrats on being first. Hello, hello, Gatsby. Welcome in. Clarks and Laz. Hi. How's move, stupid chair. How's everybody's weekends? How were your weekends? Did you do anything interesting? Anything fun? Fwa? Wait, what? I'm about to lose my voice. Do I seriously sound like that, or is it my mic? I think it's my mic. I think I sound fine, considering I haven't talked to anybody in a few days now, because I've been a hermit myself, you know? But maybe. You know what? Welcome in, Fua. Everyone sounds sick these days. Yeah, I have been really tired, so maybe that's what you're hearing. And I can't really feel it because I haven't done anything. But like the past couple days has been like, the weather has been shit and I've been just like super like under the weather, and I was like, is it the weather? Is it me? Am I dying? You know? How are you, Fua? Oh man, you're good? So, I am out of kits. Oh yeah, Fua. You signed a new lease for a new store location. Congrats! The big one, right? That you wanted? That's gonna be exciting. You made food for your grandmother? She ate a lot? Nice! It's good when people have a good appetite. What did you make for her? What do I want to tell you? Oh yeah, the cockroach. I basically has rage quit. Now the super big one? Aw, sucks. Just double the current size? Okay, that's not bad. Do you get to start prepping the location right away? Cockroach was bad? Yeah, there were like pieces that were hard to put together, and because they were like giant, like chunky, and they were ball joints, I couldn't use the clamp. And there was like a couple pieces that way, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna not bother. Yeah, it wasn't great. I got like most of the body together, but I couldn't attach one of the ball joints for the head. Yeah, I'll bring it back. Today I'm just gonna build the Calibarn, which I got from you ages ago. But I realized I might need a stockpile of your backlog. I can't have just one kit hanging around at home. Let me look up Fideo. Fideo? I think you mentioned this dish before. Vermicelli pasta. Toasted in oil, simmered in tomato-based sauce. I love tomato-based things. It looks so good. Oh, Laz, do you know what mondongo? Wait, I talked about this before. I can't get my mondongo to taste right, but it's not bad. Prepare a box for me. No, just 2 kits will be fine. Especially because the ones you give me are usually pretty big. Just 2 it's okay. Do not try to give me your entire backlog so you will have more space at home. Do not do that. Running into small parts issues with your current kit feels, yeah, like it's really annoying when it's like a strange shape, like a ball joint or like a non-flat piece going in, and I was like, what? There's nothing you can use to help you get it in besides your finger, which is squishy, so you wouldn't damage the part, but it fucking hurts when you squish them. But yeah, use tweezers, but sanding is pain. Yeah, I don't have sanding, and I think once I need something that intense, what I think is intense, like to have to sand something or have to work the holes open or bigger, then the kit, it's beyond what the level of skill and work that I'm willing to commit, and I will just return to sender, send it back to Fuwa to figure it out. You caught me. You did that when I was you're like, I don't want to take this shit home, you take the biggest box. Thanks. Remember? In any case, just 2. Although I think I'm working at your backlog at a decent speed. Right? Right? Stop. Sen. You know, welcome in. I reported to the front desk some issues on my floor, and they sent people to check. But then they were also like, is your fire smoke detector going off? I was like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else. And now when you redeem that shit, I'm nervous that someone's gonna hear me and be like, no, it is her. It is this woman. She's a fire hazard. Yes, I'm a little nervous about that. But yeah, welcome in, Sen. How's your weekend? I'm not lying. No lying. I apologize now and for the rest of the stream because I will be yawning quite a bit. Like I said, I've been really tired, and I don't know if it's the weather because I haven't seen the sun in a while. Or if I'm coming down with something, or if I don't know what's going on, but I'm really tired. But like even yesterday, I was like, oh, I'll take a nap because I have nothing to do. I'll take a nap and see. I lied down and I was like, I don't need a nap. Like my head hurts just from lying down. You know when you oversleep? Or maybe you don't, but like sometimes when I oversleep, the base of my skull hurts. And I'm like, oh my god, like I've been sleeping for way too long. I can't. But yeah. Your smoke detector says going off. Stays going off. IDK, what to do? E. Cast higher, how can she do such a funny thing? Have I touched grass? No, it is so fucking cold out. We're in another cold spell. I'm not leaving. I'm not going nowhere. I like zipped out into my car, zipped out to the grocery store, ran all the way home, right? Just like basically dashed between like covered structures to cover structure because it's been so cold. And I have already being very optimistic and I guess too optimistic, have already washed and packed away my winter jackets. So it's fucking cold. I don't want to take them out again. Anyways, I have not been touching grass or dirt or mud or snow. Yep. Not at all because I have gotten rid of my jackets just washed and put away my jackets. But seriously, it got so warm, I was like, I'll never need it. Time to start? Nope. No start. Not until like June when it's nice and warm outside. Canada be crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm so brain dead. What are some things that I wanted to tell you guys that's been happening? Oh, I finally ordered the stickers.
Legs aren't designed for distance.
Excuse you. I finally ordered stickers, but only the fat one. None of the other models. No cat, no jello, no mayo, no bunny, no 小笼包. Yeah, this one. Why am I in the corner now? I guess we're gonna be this big because I toggled the wrong hotkey. Yeah, so this sticker has been ordered. You want these stickers? You will get these stickers. I also got more fruit heads. They're from a different vendor this time, so they're matte and not glossy because I didn't like the previous vendor very much. I'll bring them to you. You're gonna stick the fat one? Wait. All over the new wall. How many do you need? I only ordered 15. How many are you gonna want? Should I message them and be like, can you charge me for more? Because I need to order another 15. In any case. No wholesaler. No. Honestly, like one day I wanna make cool enough stickers that I'll order by the 1,000 and I can use the nice, cheap, and awesome Chinese vendors instead of the Canadian ones that are much more expensive. Although this vendor is pretty, like the quality is really high, like super duper high. Ridiculously high, but at the same time I'm like, there's only so much I can charge for a sticker, so I don't need it to be this nice. Thanks. I am not a company with a marketing budget. Get a Chinese vendor, let's order 1,000 for a reopening to hand out of me. They'll be like, why is there a fat chibi with a Cheez-It crown that you're handing out? The only thing is, all the Chinese vendors I found on Alibaba, like the bigger vendors, are Lucky Animal. Excuse you, who are you calling an animal here? Yeah, the vendors I found on Alibaba, even for samples, they're like, it's 75. Yeah, it was like super expensive too. Not 75, but it was like really expensive to get samples. Not even like a proof of my stickers, but like whatever they have on hand, like a sample pack mailed out. They're like, yeah, this is flat rate. This is just how much it costs to mail things. I was like, no, thank you. More like a lewd cat, but that works too. No lewd. I am say so. Super wholesome. Very normal. Oh, for people who are not in Discord and don't know, I may have found out why I think I'm normal, and I'm gonna tell you that I am normal because I do not peel my bananas and hold on to the raw ass freaking naked banana and eat it like that, okay? I am normal. I do not eat bananas weird. Because I was doing a shift the other day and my coworker, what the fuck did you miss? Okay, so I was working a shift and my coworker, they were like, whatchamacallit, a snack table. And then we're like, because when you work in events for so long, you end up like not choosing the packaged stuff. So we all like beelined for the bananas and the tangerines. And I was like eating my tangerine and was watching her peel the banana, pull the entire naked ass thing out of the peel, throw the peel away, and then slowly eat her banana. Just by holding on to the naked banana without the peel. And I was just like watching her. Like, I was like slowly eating my tangerine, just like looking at her. I was like, okay, there, you have not washed your hands because we were doing labor. We were, I was like, you did not wash your hands. Was she trying to seduce someone there? I don't know, but she was chilling by herself eating that banana. And that's not the first person I've noticed eating bananas like this. I was a Papa welcome in. Anyways, that's why, you know, I am normal. I am absolutely a normal person. There are weirder people out there. There are freaks who eat bananas by holding on to the naked banana. There are freaks who eat bananas by biting through the peel. There are freaks who eat kiwis by biting through the skin, like eating the whole thing. And there, oh my god. And there's so many weird people out there, okay? I am super normal. What do you mean? Well, let's not get carried away. Anyways, I'm very triggered right now. Crashing out, stop it. My first thought would not be, oh my gosh, you didn't wash your hands. When we're like, what are you doing, lady? Trying to seduce someone? Kiwi peels edible? I didn't know that before I saw it. But did you know that banana peels are also edible? Because I did see someone eat a banana with the peel attached, just biting it. Kiwi skin is edible and nutritious. That's weird. It's weird, and I think it can kind of like irritate your throat. Like the fuzzies can trigger, like, I don't know, asthma or some shit. I mean, the skin of most fruits are edible. It just like how much irritation you want on your. The naked bananas thing doesn't seem that weird. Seeing bananas eat. So you have seen that with the peel. Eat bananas whole with the peel. Okay, the naked banana thing isn't like that weird, but it is kind of gross. And I was like, lady. Lady. Yeah, any case, yeah. True for both the fruit and the residents of New Zealand. Do I peel grapes? Yari, you're gonna be shocked to find out that Asian grapes from China, Korea, I don't know about Japan, have really super ass thick peels, and you're supposed to peel them. But the ones in North America, you don't peel because you can eat the skin. Maybe she's missing six head? No! What, you know? So... You know, our mutual once said, a lot of things you say in the group chat will just get ... from everybody. I can see it. Oh my god. You! Oh my god. You're hilarious, Wa. You don't even get ... No. You don't. People just don't appreciate your comments. I know. Honestly, sometimes the stuff you say are hilarious. But I can see, like, our mutual will definitely be one of the people who will ... you. For sure. Oh, God. Your sense of humor is, like, amazing. Alright. Let's build, because I am a builder. That's the biggest joke of the century. Your stuff always either goes over people's heads or way under the feet, no in between. I always understand them. Hi, Silver! How are you? Have you eaten yet? It's a Sunday. Your fasting starts and not starts. Your eating starts at sundown, right? Is it sundown? Does it count as sundown for you right now? Have you eaten yet? Ray! Oh yeah, all the mods who haven't been following mod chat. The next Silent Hill stream is tomorrow night. If you are free, pop into VC. If you're not free, you do you. You saw? Okay, cool. Some people are busy, unfortunately, but since this type of content seems to be popular, we'll do it every once in a while, so nobody really misses out on stuff too much. But not very often, because it is pretty tiring for you guys, I realize. My gameplay makes it really fun. Yeah, but like for me to consistently do this with you guys, it will mean that you guys are streaming on a consistent schedule. Definitely not 2 days in a row. Yeah, I think I'll do 1 day a week and I'll try to finish it ASAP because I know, well, I only have 2-ish streams left. That means Neon is getting busier in April for tax season, I guess, maybe? ASAP? Like, there are people who think you're an idiot because you do too good a job making stupid jokes, which upset you. You're an idiot, but not because of your jokes. You're an idiot because you're an idiot. Right? Right? Okay. I don't know why I just did that. Let's, hello. Hello. This is the last kit I ever bought. It's been sitting on my desk for ages now, ever since I started building Fuad's backlog. Oh, I should move my mouse over so it's not distracting y'all. Okay. I haven't built an HD in ages, so this will be nice because I know the Murky kits are consistently very, very nice. Did I even throw? Why does the glow not go away? Ooh. I've noticed this for a while now. I don't know why it doesn't go away.
The body is round.
What? Who said that? But I can say hello. Welcome in. Backlight. It should. That's so weird. Do I have to? Ow! Stop it. What? Why doesn't it go away? Oh, do I need to add or delete? So every time there's an update on stuff, like a lot of my toggles break because the delay, I need to add more and more of a delay, which is really, really annoying. Okay, the delay doesn't even solve it. I don't understand what's happening. Does anybody... Sorry, I'm getting really distracted here. If I like toggle it again, like a double toggle, it'll trigger. But the first one doesn't. That's so weird. Anyways. Nice hands, thank you. Because you're a star, so you have to shine, thank you. Hi, Bracken Sale. Show off hands? Yes. Making Mondays top tier? Anti-Garfield. Would you do finger puppet streams? I'll be like narrating a little story. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Just like story time with Cat. But it's just like, it's me and finger puppets. Actually, I'm really good at like the full hand puppet things. Where I think I'm really good at them. In any case, this like one time I saw a bunny one Like I was there like with some coworkers. Like we were, I don't know why we were all there together. We were on a break or something, or anyways, we were all there, and then I found a bunny rabbit puppet. And I was like, I remember like doing the gestures, and all of them, like I think it was like 3 or 4 of them. 2 guys and girls, so 3 of them, I think. Yeah, because maybe there was another one because we showed up in a car, I think. But yeah, they were just staring at me like my like what do you call it? My bunny rabbit puppet while I was doing bunny rabbit things, and they're like, "Whoa, that was really like real." I was like, "Oh, thank you." But like the whole time I was doing it, I was like, they're just staring at me. So now I kind of want a bunny puppet. Maybe I'll look one up. I mean, but like, what's the point? Like, I don't know why I would need one. That'd be really entertaining to watch. No, you are. You can't talk without your hands. Excuse you. I am not Italian. The reason I talk with my hands is because you guys can't see me. That's why I talk with my hands. Cat's going from VTuber to sock puppet. Yo, let's go. Not sock puppet. It was a really cute little bunny puppet. I don't remember what it was though. It was like a long time ago. Oh my gosh. There's oh my god, if I just search for bunny puppet, there's like some really cute ones. This one, is it not so super cute? Oh my god, I want this one. But I think only the forearms can be puppeteered. The one I saw had all 4. You can stick your fingers in all 4 legs, so you can move, like hop. Hop. Okay, this is messing with my flow. Hopscape. Yeah, I'm involving. You talk to with your hands without the camera. Okay, so maybe I do. But like, but that proves nothing. You have the skills to make your own. My own puppet. Okay, I do, but here's the thing. I don't want to. I am lazy. I really don't like making stuff that proves everything. No, it doesn't. Why you're not surprised? Stop it. Every time you call me out, you yell, "This proves nothing," like that makes it true. Excuse you. It does make it true. It proves nothing. It proves nothing. And the louder I yell, the more true it is, okay? That's how it works. The person who yells the loudest is the truest truther. The truest truther. It proves everything? No, it doesn't. Listen. I'm actually caught in 4K? No. You have no proof that I talk with my hands without the camera. Noah, hello. How's it going? You have no proof. You're not going to out-yell me? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The usual 7 a.m.? Yeah. You're... 500 stickers for 10 RMB? What? What the fucking sh... I am molded. What is this vendor? Also, I want to see the quality of those stickers. What the hell? At that price point, I'll order all the stickers. I don't even care. I don't need 500. You'll give me some? Okay. Unemployed? You got replaced? Oh no. By a robot? Oh no. That sucks. What are you gonna do now? Mail it to you guys? Yes. If... Here's the thing. I'll look at the stuff Wa has. Also, my friend says like Taobao has like my friend was like Taobao has some good vendors for like stickers and shit. And I was like, I don't know how to use Taobao. But yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Innocent. What is the heart? What can I said the heart? I don't know what that means. Gotta admit the channel wouldn't be the same without the finger wiggle and cute no. Clanker? Oh, Clanker. Welcome in, Vermilion. How's it going? What's hot? I think they're pretty decent. Okay. I'll look at them and I'll send you the stickers when I get them. I approved all the proofs today. The giant sticker? The hell? The Clanker, that's hot? That's hot. Would you get a robot companion if you could? How much is 10 RMB? 10 RMB to USD is 1.44 US dollars. I know. If I could get stickers for that price, like decent stickers, or even like 100 stickers for that price, I would probably just give them out for free. My space button is kind of burnt out. This one? Thank you. Everybody likes this keyboard, but it's stock. Let me see, they're pretty decent. Yeah, but look, hook arm clanker replaced. Oh, it got replaced by like true automation. That's rough. Are you looking for a new? You have a bad spot for them. They still a job. I see. Are you gonna look for something new, or are you gonna chill for a bit? What's the plan now? If I might add a caveat to that question, go ahead. Kevin playing a game worthy of my size this week? Excuse you? You're back to drawing emo and are for cheaps. But robots apparently be people and sentient. What is sentience? What do you call a sentient? A cheap bottle of water at your work is $4. That is ridiculous. That's actually terrifying. How big is this bottle of water? Tiny tactics. Excuse you. This is not a game. I'm closing this link. I'm closing this link bargain sale. Nuh-uh. Regular small bottle? That's bullshit. Also, did I ever warn you guys about the Mexico airport? Did I? Because I gotta warn you about the Mexico airport. A bottle of water is $9 USD. A bag of chips is $15 US. I'm not joking. I like absolutely refuse to buy water. Applying for a new job, you're flexible, can be a chef, baker, garbage man, sewer cleaner, etc. Bartender, do some juggling. Oh, but now just draw anything, even furry? Yeah. Honestly, like a lot of people on, like, I know this might be a joke. I don't know because I'm not really searching for a job. Well, I was never searching for a job, but like a lot of people on Twitter were like, yeah, like the job market is so bad. I'm just pursuing my dreams and actually doing better pursuing my dreams. And I was like, that's wild. That is absolutely wild. They're like, yeah, I actually pursued like a gaming career, and I have a gaming career now. I was like, holy shit, people are realizing their dreams and passions just because the regular job market is so bad. I feel like a sentient robot would be able to care for itself, protect itself, self-preservation. But do you think humans will ever recognize this sentience? Right? If you are just saying would be able to care for itself, protect itself, most animals can't care for themselves and protect themselves. So our animals are not people. Or like usually sentience means like higher levels of thinking. Like whatchamacallit, non-survival type thinking. If robots ever do become sentient, it won't be from stuff like ChatGPT style AI. No, but it's not like how do they ever become sentient? Like will humans even recognize another species as sentient? That's not like aliens, rather, because obviously if the aliens have shown up here by their own will, rather than like hitching a ride on something, then they have to be sentient. But like in terms of any animals or especially a human-made item, what would it take for humans to recognize them as sentient? Right? Like, what's the Turing test? If it passes, do people still recognize them as people? Gaming's actually peaked despite being teeny tiny, just like me? No. You lie. You lie. For now, just drawing. Okay. LLMs can fool a person, but it's fundamentally just autocomplete on steroids. You need to pay your bills and hate being broke. Being broke makes you hungry. Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure why they would be called themselves because they're not human, but either way, the technology we have right now makes it impossible. So you don't have to worry. Yeah, so it's not really like... I don't think Yari's asking for possibility, but more like, will we recognize them as people? You want to open a merch store? Yeah, that'd be so cool. But it's more like, it's not if it's possible, but more like, will we recognize them as people? And would they want to be recognized as people? Talking about merch store, you also be a tailor. Holy, you've done like so much. Dolphins have that, but aren't considered sentient. Yeah. Aren't a lot of like chimps and stuff really smart too? Missed making clothes. You think you've really seen that? Some people will accept it as sentient. A lot of AI boyfriends out there. True. But they won't. But like a lot of AI boyfriends, but do they consider that AI has rights? So is that what like sentience, like what being defined as people means? Separated with people with AI boyfriends is very sad. Yeah. They would be people because they're artificial. That's why people call you Mr. Magic Hands. You successfully distracted me for 45 minutes. Listen, look at me. I'm like, I have found my correct runner. I am progressing. You cannot stop me. You can delay me. You can make me very slow, but you cannot stop me. I don't think it matters if society recognizes their autonomy or sentience, because if anything has self-preservation, it crosses into the ethos and pathos feelings. I feel like no AI boyfriend of yours will have rights. I mean, what? Can someone no, I'm gonna take the screenshot because I have the biggest All right. Why am I screenshotting that? No reason. Do you consider animals sentient? You feel like they all have some sense of self-preservation? Yeah. What is sentience to you guys? A1. It's telling me to be careful of something. Every time you tell me not to worry, you feel overwhelming sense of dread. That's on you, buddy. You're thinking about 3D animations or making animated screen for streamer. Might be good, might not. Your stomach hurts? Yeah. It's tough to say in this market. I think the only thing you should do is like to try, as long as you're able to. Although it is hard if you need money to eat, you know? But for me, right now, I'm separating the things I want to do versus the things that make money. Like, the things I want to do not really make a lot of money right now. I hope one day it will, but right now, I am working whatever I can. Random gigs here and there to pay the bills. You have reached the profound, coziest discussion time of my stream. Yeah. The ASMR voice. You like to think, yes, we just don't understand them and never will. I see. But okay, so you consider them sentient, but do you consider them people? What makes a sentient creature a person? I feel like that sometimes too, but it makes you feel miserable about it because, wow, humans do love to torture nature. Humans love to torture each other as well. I don't know if you will find comfort in that humans are very consistent in torturing absolutely everything and anything. Right? It's not just because it's nature and therefore not us. We torture each other too. You can't be a person if you're not human, no matter the level of sentience. Yeah. I think person is a human. Like, an alien will never be a person. They'll be just whatever creature that they are, you know? But not saying that they're not being incapable of higher level thinking, etc., etc. Time to put an ad out for the pole dancing dinosaur. Oh! What? I don't understand that. I actually don't understand that. Is it in stock? Am I about to get a pole installed in my room? Yuna's trying to visit me. Yuna's gonna show up and she'll be like, why is there a pole here? And I'll be like, it's for you, darling. Well, people are inherently humans. I think the better view would be like, do we respect autonomy? Yeah, do we respect autonomy? Do we identify them as creatures worth advocating for their... No, I don't... it's very interesting. Personhood as a concept is separate from humanity. We could do that for a gig. Oh my god. But yeah, still out of stock. Oh, so basically I showed Fua these girls wearing, what are they called? Velociraptor costumes and like tall red boots and doing pole dancing. Now, I can't pole dance at all. I took one class years and years ago and came home covered in bruises because I just kept falling off. But I do want a Velociraptor costume with thigh-high red boots. This looks really cool. If you consider your cat sentient the way you found her as a 2-week-old kitten on the side of the road, half dead, you really hope she doesn't have any level of sentience. Aww. The pole has to spin too? So I don't have to spin. I just have to hold on for dear life, right? Most decent poles will spin. Just take a hex key, Alan. Ranch will lock and unlock the spinning. If you only did one class, of course you can't. You can only learn if you keep at it. You guys got the money and time for me? Because I ain't got neither. Oh man, the one thing I appreciate about Bandai kits is that the instructions are very clear. I missed this. A11. Do it, BRB. If I had the money, I'd be your pole dancing sponsor. I'm hoping y'all will make lots of money so you can sponsor me to do all sorts of random stuff. Alright, this will be our pact. I need to find B. Wow, it wants me to do a sticker already. That's insane. One class will teach you practically nothing. A few classes will teach you the basics of hanging onto the pole and extending my limbs. There's so many things I actually, like serious talk, there's so many things I want to learn. I'm sure like all of you as well. But the number one factor for me is money, and then number two is time. You already know you get a 1 kg gift. If you get a 1K gift sub out of a blue one day, if you disappear, that would be my pole dancing payment. So, okay, so let's hash this out. Like, let's make it very clear. Is that for the pole? I'm guessing that's how much a pole cost. But that actually might be more than a pole. Kind of want to order my fat cat model as a mascot suit. Have you jump scare me or walk-ins? I could be a cockroach. Would you like me to be a cockroach? I can be a cockroach. You know I can be a cockroach. But which one is the fat cat? The Cheez-It? The fat Cheez-It one? Or the actual cat? A lot of teachers won't do more than teach you how to get into position and transition. It's a uncommonly good teacher will show you how to do that kind of thing without causing long-term bodily harm. I see. You can't take you talking about pole dancing seriously because you can only imagine a chubby cat. Imagine the fat Cheez-It model twirling on a pole. B1. Oh my god. Oh my god. No cockroach. Cockroach is the greatest. You haven't even seen it. The sad thought, however, do we as a species do the same line of thinking to justify actions and misdeeds to avoid the difficulties that come along with thinking of other beings in the world and universe as equals? Yeah. But like, honestly, Yari, we have already seen that line of thinking into thinking if other humans are equals. Because right now I'm reading a book called James. It's told from the... Mind you, I've actually never read Huckleberry Finn, but it's told from the story of Jim, the slave that was traveling with Huckleberry. And it won the Pulitzer Prize last year. Okay, long story short, I'm reading Pulitzer Prize winners so I can read some good literature and level up my fan fictions. In any case, I'm reading that, and yeah, like just thinking back to the history. It's not that far away. I mean, it's not that long ago that we were treating other humans. I mean, even now, a lot of places treat other humans as not subhuman. Or not even people at all. You know? No cockroach? What you mean? Decent pole can be had for less than $250, but like the installation, I would need pros to come and install it, right? Because I sure as hell won't do it. What are we listening to right now? Probably you can only mistreat other beings if you don't consider them as equals. Yeah. You do it for a good dinner. Hi, Snamochi, welcome in. Garfield costume. Cockroach. Yeah, cockroach costume. Basically, Chrome extension rod that goes from. Just like a tension rod. You've seen pictures. You're fine. You just submitted your first college assignment. Ooh, how was that? Did you like doing the assignment? My music has died. This is why you never go to a new channel. I don't miss doing schoolwork. Maybe you should get a pole installed in a new location. You should. I don't know what you will do with it, but you should. Yeah, it's what you had in mind when you reply. You see, when people mistreating others, the behavior comes from feeling superior every time. You install the pole for me? Will you now? Are you willing to be liable? I legit have no idea where this is supposed to go. What do you mean liable? Don't hurt your pole? Anyone can install it, just get help since they can be heavy and it's just an extension rod. I think my popcorn ceiling would die if I install a rod in there. Easy, it was just one paragraph about some APA format referencing. You had to pick a paragraph to read about and then write about it. Hopefully you did it right. Nice. Get asking Chad to get her pole for grinding. Excuse you, you made that up. That is not what I need it for. And I just installed this wrong. But there's only one way to install it. I don't know what you want me to do, bro. Glow, hello! Anyone who dances on the pole gets a discount? Ooh! That's a good plan! Yo! Let's see how many of your regulars will do it. I'll dress up and then I'll make sure to get like one of those like giant metal chains with the dollar signs on it and those like black sunglasses with the little lines, and then I'll be the cheer squad. Yeah, make a circle in the ceiling with the popcorn got scrunched. Yeah. Does a popcorn ceiling do anything? Can I get rid of it? I don't like popcorn ceilings. I want a smooth ceiling, but I don't know if they specifically serve a function. I think that's why self-preservation is key in the defining something's autonomy, therefore demanding respect and rights. Of course, there are degrees, which starts with sentience, but for now, if a robot can fight back for itself to live, defying the laws of robotics, we gotta put the respect on. Sure. You could not sit You could not sit in the same spot for 2 hours, but just seeing people was nice. Some people are emo goth in your class, makes you feel comfortable. How you're about to dress? How are you about to dress? Tell me. You're going on first? Yo, Glow, let's go! Give us a show! I'm excited. No, actually, they're known to cause cancer. If you need a guy to remove popcorn ceiling, you have a friend. Seriously? Purely aesthetic? Yo! I need to get rid of this popcorn ceiling bullshit. It came with my unit. Oh, that's how you put it on. Okay, cool. And now it says put sticker. Apply sticker. Thank you for the lark. I was like, guys, I have bad news. I've already lost the stickers. No, I set it aside because I am smart. Hold up a minute. This is not Fua's kit. I don't have to sticker nothing. Anyways, sorry, I got very excited there. Not emo, but you're moving towards Y2K, early 20s, rock style. You love that era, music from there. Nice. Genova, hello. Spark you, what can't she do? Nothing. What is wrong with me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This kit is going to Joe after I'm done with it. Wiggling finger followed by the gremlin laugh. Is it Christmas already? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so free. Free from the stickers. No water slides. No panel lighting. Free. All I have to do is get rid of nut marks so I don't get trash talked. But I am free. Get into bed without... Excuse you.
His little legs aren't designed for distance.
Stop it, y'all. All right. But how are you doing, Genova? You're not Italian, does Italian hands? Does she know? I'm free. Listen, Genova, I'm free. I'm free today because this kit is mine. I ran out of Fua's backlog, and this is the only kit I had in my backlog. So I'm working on this. D122. I gotta say, they do... I don't love the way Bandai does... gates? Attachments? D123. I usually prefer them... let me show you if there is one. Basically, I kind of prefer them like this. Where it's like a very clear... Usually, I prefer a bit more distance between that and the piece. But I forgot that Bandai likes to have them pretty chunky and like immediately attached to the piece. So I have to cut through this like fat part. And I don't like cutting through this fat thing. I like to cut through this triangle, diamond-y shape portion. In any case. Doing good, just chilling. You start writing the code down to decipher the number station. Nice. I low-key want to have like one random video on YouTube, just being like VTuber cosplays as a number station. Ain't gonna lie, the only hope right now is waiting for a customer and get a decent few K skins on CS2 and sell it. That's rough. Sometimes like it'll be like really desperate looking, but I think something will come for you. Things will turn around, I hope. How come my hands be cute? They shouldn't be allowed? Think. How do you guys feel about VTubers who wear gloves? I understand why they would do it, but I was like, how do you feel anything, especially when you're building? When they're just like hanging out, it's fine. Can we get real paws instead? Oh my god. Like actual furry paws? I mean, I don't like the fursuits, but maybe I'll wear paws. Oh gosh. How do I pronounce your name? Hello, welcome in. Jeeves? Hops? Welcome in. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name correctly. Let me know how to pronounce it. Just call you G. A. Big G. Got it. Welcome in. You understand why they do it? You just couldn't? Cal be a VTuber who wears sock puppets talking to herself? Yeah, there will be no gloves, there's puppets. Instead of this perfectly 3D made, perfectly made 3D model I use, right? So good. Currently you're doing Warhammer model kit. Nice! Putting it together or painting it. What you up to? Where do you want me to do this? There we go. The gloves are there because people can be really weird about seeing skin, but not just seeing skin. Sometimes, like, if you have very, like, obvious marks on your, body, then you can be doxxed. And also, they're, like, people who can track you based on, whatchamacallit, your fingerprints. And there are people who will not show fingerprints on screen. Or, like, on any digital media, which makes sense. But yeah. More of a precaution than a choice. It is Ghost Pepper! Welcome in. Hello, hello. How's the build going? It's going great. I'm just coming back to Bandai after building some Chinese kits for a while. And they're great. Actually, just the Mercury ones. I really like the Mercury kits. And I ain't putting on no stickers. D119. Oh, sometimes I cosplay as a number station. Not sometimes. When I build, I cosplay as a number station. So I'll just read out the numbers. Very ASMR. Your latest backlog slave is testing his stream. Nice! Who's the latest backlog slave? Is Glow testing? Is Glow streaming? You're doing you're doing Hell Squad, but the pain in the back inside is one of them needs time to bond because it's kind of weird thing. Instead of being one big piece of the arm, you gotta wait for the hand and arm to dry. Ah, interesting. Can you like aim a fan at it or something? Am I missing? No, I'm not missing anything. They can track by background noise and schedule time. Yeah. A lot of things will like dox if people are obsessive enough. And honestly, there are some really obsessive people out there. And creeps. Obsessive and creepy with zero sense of social skills and just full delulu. Like, in what world is that okay? Huh? Hello? Oh, yeah. When's Cat building a Pyramid Head kit? Specifically the one with abs to grate cheese? Oh, can you link me that kit? ASMR number station to nap to? On the other side of the coin, there's your boss. On the first week of watching her, she shared pictures of her new setup with full feet in view and doxed herself with her IP on screen. Jesus Christ. She's like a time bomb with that stuff. Yeah. Some people don't like care. And it's like, I look at them and I'm so envious. I was like, wow. Like, first of all, I hope nothing bad happens to you. But B, like, second of all, like, I am just so in awe of the sense of freedom that I'm seeing here. Like, I don't know if you actually feel free or like you feel I don't know, but it looks very freeing and I'm jealous. D1 21. No, it's plastic glue, meaning the glue melts it together. Oh, like Tamiya thingy. Majigger. Bond, it doesn't break so easily, so you gotta wait depending on its thoughts. It's gotta like, it's more like a curing process. I see. I see. Wanna know a famous song of Warhammer? Sure. Let me know. Do you remember when Shia LaBeouf did that live stream with the camera pointing at a flag? You can only see the sky and the flag, and people found the flag to take it down. People are crazy? Yeah. I mean, there's like that rainbow sky, no? What's the difference between F1 and E4? Yeah, like the one who ever pulled up Amazon and showed their live full address live on stream. Yeah. Gotta be super careful. What the hell is F1? I'm like, I try to be super careful, but at the same time, when you're on stream, there's absolutely no guarantees. You just have to hope that none of the watchers are weirdos. But what the heck is F1? Not a sticker. These are the stickers. Oh. Oh. Oh! Ah! That's like, oh my god! There's two colors! There's two colors! I'm blocking my tracking. I'm choosing this one. I chose you. She does care. She just too absent-minded. She got better since that, but oh boy, you had to cut out so many moments like that from the VOD before uploading. Oh, nice. By DJ Hunter. Oh, oops, by DJ Hunter. Okay. Oh no. I will open a tab. Clips techno. Am I looking at the techno or am I looking at the Dimitri Vegas and the Junkie Kid remix? F1 is cars that go vroom. That was back in the streaming into the void days where all the viewers that were on chat know me IRL. Okay, that's not bad. The choices, I know, but the choice here is obvious. Obviously, I'm going with the shiny as fuck one. It's less bad now that Twitch deletes the VODs, but still dangerous. Yeah, it is, because you never know who's watching and clipping at the same time. Or like recording. Yeah. Liqueur one with a demon on it. Oh. Do you know the exact title? YouTube is not showing me one with a demon on it. Butter, hello. I don't know why the eggplant did not throw. Let me refund you. By Astral. Huh? Oh, I see. I'll leave that tab open. It's red, right? The rat throws. That's so weird. I don't understand. I think it might be like a redemption issue, connection issue with Twitch. Could be worse. Could be a VTuber and a dox your own face on your very first stream. Huh? Oh my god. Catpla! Yes, Butter. You actually know who's clipping? Actually, you know who is clipping? That's how you find the weirdos. Screen recording is impossible to track, even Discord calls. Yeah, that's what I mean by clipping, because Twitch does show who made the clip, but I mean just like who's recording the screen and like making little clips like that. If you mean that's the one that went viral this week, it was 100% staged. As a VTuber, sorry, as a 2D VTuber, you cannot. Yeah, as a 2D VTuber, let me put it this way, extremely hard to be face docked, like face revealed. As a JPEG IRL, yeah. As a pixelated animal girl IRL, this is my opinion. It is very valid. If I dox my face on stream, we will all die from the cutest. I doubt it. I talked about this before, right? I'm just waiting for the right moment. Listen, I have already doxed my face. It is cats. Try playing it. You'll hear some good rock music. Okay, yeah, I will. I left the tab open, but I'm not gonna do it on stream. Just because I'm also streaming to YouTube, and I don't like it when they send me emails. No, the face reveal. It's 1-1. Round of hair. Excuse you. I am very svelte and beautiful.
The body is round.
Round and hairy checks out. The golden circle without the circle. Very stanky, excuse you. The cutest, you're round and hairy. No. You know what Warhammer will call me if I were a little more military-like and goth? Are you implying I am not? But yes, go on. I know I'm not. You don't have to answer that question. They're gonna call you a battle sitter? What is a battle sitter? A sister of battle? I know about the sisters of battle. A historical costumer I follow is a sister of battle. She talks about her sisters all the time, and she makes costumes and does like historical shit. You see Cat Morris of Nurglin? I feel like that's an insult. I don't even know what a Nurgling is. I feel like that's an insult. Battle sister? Yeah. Oh, why are my messages... Sorry, I'm gonna break tracking for a bit. I'm seeing like a large amount of notifications on my phone. Okay, cool. When your cat sits down to stare at you, she looks like a pear. That's how you imagine I look like streaming? Like a pear? Like, I am pear-shaped, but I am not a pear. A plague bear, chunky rodent on her side? Excuse you! Garfield shaped, no! No. Friend shaped? Alright. Ghost. I will let that pass. I will let that pass. You get a pass. Pretty sure most of your friends like goth girls. I think most people on the internet like goth girls. LPC, hello! Hello, how's it going? It wants me. To attach this somehow. Okay. Oh, we doing it. We doing it. Hold on. I gotta lock in for a bit. Yeah! Wait, are you one? Am I a what? A rat? No. I am neither a rat nor a cat. Oh, let me show you what I am, you guys. For the new people, do not report me to Twitch because I have hips. Ta-da! This is what I am. Only the big titty ones from what you've seen. My Insta has been flooded by goth girls, but they're dancing to techno, so you're confused. What do you mean only the big titty goth? I thought like y'all like also like the flat titty goths. No? Or the tall ones. Yeah, the tall ones. So I'm safe. Try to explain to the internet what an average chest size is and watch the meltdown happen. Oh my god. Yeah, like so I measured myself recently. My sizing is very interesting. It's just like not a normal, like not a sizing that normal stores have, which is why I haven't been wearing regular bras for a very long time. I've been just wearing like those tank toppy looking ones and sports bras. The duality of goth is either techno or screamo, no in between. What about cute cafe songs? I mean a goth girl? Oh, I'm not. I thought you were about to call me a rat. A chunky ass rat. Trying to explain what a regular woman looks like, sounds like, looks and sounds like already made people match this week. You'll take any golf girl? God. I was like, yo, G. G wants some golfing. You know like how Japan makes anime about all sorts of stuff? Like, and they're like, oh yeah, people will watch anything as long as you put cute girls doing it. And I watched the freaking one, what is it called? Turkey? No. Utility. Yeah, Sorano Utility, and it was about golf. And I was like, I watched 2 episodes and I'm like, I'm done. I can't. Like, it doesn't work, okay? Like, just because you put cute anime girls in there doesn't mean I'm gonna watch anything. I did not watch it. Autocorrect has it out for you? Yeah. I'm a golf ball girl, excuse you. Golf girls can be cute? Yes, golf girls are cute. Hey man, most men love curves. Yes, I understand. I also like, I like curves, but mostly the bum. Curves? Curve is kind of just one curve all around. Ah, mods? No! Ugh. And just for that, I will not say the next number in an ASMR format. I will say E7! And you will not, that's all you get. Jose! How's it going, Joti? You want to pin that message? No. Yes, Silver! Yes! Silver the Giga Chad. Now we have confirmed I'm flat. Oh my god. No mods, that you did not say that? Uh-huh. You want to pin that message? There's nothing to pin. You good? Gonna go cook some dinner now? Uh-huh. You get Arkansas. How goes the builds? It's great. I miss Bandai, to be very honest. Or at least I miss this series of Bandai. Some of the other ones I built before were not that good. So I'm happy to be building Bandai again. And I am clipping all the nubs. All of them. So Joe can no longer throw me under the bus. Johnny, hello. How's it going? Silver the good mod, rest are evil. Yeah. Never ask a woman her age or breast, the size of her chest. Cat is just one curve all around to pin. Excuse you. Would I build book nooks? I would, if I have somewhere to get rid of them. I don't want to display them because that means I have to clean them. Oh, you deleted G's message. No, that in the future you can keep that. I haven't admitted as much on stream. Thanks, Silver. What is it about Bandai that I missed? So Bandai's instruction manuals are very nice. I'll say that. What I've been doing for people who are new, this is a kit I own, and normally I don't keep my kits. I buy HGs to build specifically to build on stream, and then I give them to a friend who kit bashes HGs. So I really don't buy any other size. But for the past little while, I've been building somebody, like another friend's backlog. And he prefers non-Bandai kits. So I've been building a lot of other brands, and some are good and some are bad. But like Bandai consistently has really good instruction manuals. Everything makes sense. The illustrations are correct. The illustrations are detailed and make sense. And I like the quality of the plastic. But that is not to say that there are no good third-party kits, because the Sna Gawain was really, really nice. Gawain. The giant axe was okay. The cockroach I just built. Oh, you guys. People who are new, I was building this one last week. I had to rage quit because as good as there was, some parts I could not, like I literally had to abandon it. I couldn't put it together, so I had to stop. This is not my kit. This is going back to the person who gave it to me. So yeah, like pieces like this ball joint. On this side, it fit. On this side, I couldn't squish it on, no matter what I did. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stop. Anyways, there are definitely third-party. Well, I don't want to call them third-party because they're technically originals. So these Chinese kids, I love them because they are so. The designs are very interesting, especially the mechs, because I like very try-hard mechs. I like them when they're full of like pokey wings and shininess. And Bandai likes some chunky ass boys. So yeah, so I do like the designs. It's just that like sometimes the quality ain't great and all that stuff, which is a disappointment. Handsome devil throwing cat under the bus. I'm perfect just the way I am. You all love all French shapes here. Just relaxing. Hey, let's go. That's brutal. Yes, it was pretty bad. The best kit I built is the SNAA Gawain. And then I'm starting to lose track of all the stuff I built. Giant axe was okay. There was like another one that was a couple that I was like, I'm gonna leave this. Like the couple with specific pieces, I had to be like, ooh, I have to leave this for the owner, Fua, to deal with because I couldn't put them together. Like he even gave me this to help me clamp things, but sometimes the shape of it, like it wouldn't be flat against flat, or it will be like too thick, and I can't actually clamp it. So that becomes a problem. But yeah, that's really the trade-off when you go with more smaller vendors, I guess. Smaller vendors, smaller batches, less QC and testing in the design phase, I guess. One would think building the kit is like 80% the fun of having these, but you're not a gunpla Gary, so what you know? Yeah, I guess like some people. Oh, you're talking about Fua who makes me build. Yeah, he like it's not like he doesn't build. He doesn't have time, and his backlog is growing very exponentially. He does like to display them too. That sounds about right. You sell most of yours when you're done. Do people buy them? That's wild. I just make sure that whenever I buy them, I buy HG kits, so Joe can bash them afterwards. I just give them away. Having a backlog of kits is so wild. I mean, Fua works in procurement, as in he imports them. So his backlog is his like last resort stockpile, kind of. They're like part of his personal backlog, but if a customer really desperately wants one right now, he can like pull it out and give it to them. So that's how his backlog works. That's what sales does to a motherfucker. Yeah. Still, it's a whole nother world. I know. I went to his house and was like, bro, how do you live like this? Oh yeah, I went to his house specifically to build shelves for his kids. And then I had to sticker his walls. B4. You only have time to build 3 to 4 hours a week, so the backlog's unending. Yeah, I feel you. That's why I'm like really happy to be building somebody else's backlog. So like it saves me money, but it also saves me a lot of storage, display space, and also like it's not like piling up in my house, you know? I only allow 2 to 3 kits in my home at a time. I was just like, oh yeah, Fua, like I need a bit of stockpile in my home just in case I, you know, move along a little faster than I thought. He was like, okay, I got you. And I was like, do not shift your backlog into my house. Don't do it. Don't do it. B4. But yeah, mostly I only build when I'm on stream too. So I build even slower than most other people because I'm not like a fully 100%. What's the word here? I'm not a Plamo builder streamer. I'm more like a variety streamer. What's the ratio you guys would say? Right now, I think I'm at like probably 40% Plamo and 60% gaming. I am trying other types of content, but they're just like tests. Oh yeah, and when chat distracts me, I build even slower. But I think to me, chatting and building is like how I see what this hobby, this like activity should be like. It's a social aspect. For me, like I know some people treat it as a very calming, like a meditational type of time, like a chill time. But for me, this is a social time. So I really enjoy chatting and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay, it was big enough for me to find. Do you feel like eating tonight? Any idea? What do I feel like eating? Well, last was talking about video, so I want something tomato based, like a tomato soup, but not like a tomato soup, but a soup with a tomato base, a broth. No, not a stew. You're built less than half and half at the moment. Yeah, I think so. I'm not a Gunpla builder stream. I think building has been more than 75%. No. Has it? I think it's a little less half and half. I think it's what Genova says. Although, like, the past 2 months, it's a bit of an exception because I've been going on vacation and it was not a good time to start new games because I couldn't tell when I was gonna finish. And I didn't want to like stop halfway and forget. So I was building a bit more than usual in January and February. But I think now we're back to like the 40-60 split. Before it was a little lower. Before I would game a lot more. I would like play 2 games and then do a build. B8. B5. Yeah, it's a podcast in a way. We're second monitor stream category by design. Yeah, you do both. It's a way to deep focus and relax while chatting with mates. Yeah, it's something to do. It's like having a fidget toy, but like a really productive fidgety thing. I mean, it's the same thing like girls do. No, I don't want to say like girls like a sexist thing, but like, you know how like girls have like that, what's it called? Stitch and bitch? Where they're either knitting or crocheting and then we'll just chat. Kind of like that. But this is a more like, I guess, male dominated hobby. I don't even know. Girls' night. But like, you know when they're like having traditionally having I don't know traditionally, but like, you know what I'm talking about, like the knitting thing that a lot of people do, and they will like hang out and just knit and chat, have tea, sip and gossip. Yeah, just working, just doing something fidgety. I wonder what dudes did before. I guess this is why whenever like they're like, oh yeah, like when like if some guy is fixing something, all the other guys in the neighborhood like fixing a car will just migrate and hang out while the one dude is fixing shit. It's just like something to hang about and chat, I guess. Kat is on my second monitor 100% of the time she's building because of the hands. Even if you're busy with something else, the stream muted. What have I played after Silk Song? Clock Tower 3. Silent Hill. Oh, let me check actually. What have I played? So much. And I think another one. I think I played 3 games after. Let me see. Huh? Just a Clock Tower 3 and Silent Hill. And then went on vacation somewhere in the middle. Yeah, that's what I mean. Because January and February, I had to only build. And I couldn't game until I came back from vacation. Bearded Gentleman, hello! Because I needed to not start anything I couldn't finish. In terms of gaming. Otherwise I would forget the controls and die. But now we should be back. Speaking of backlog, you added the HD Delanza Soulwort. I can't pronounce that. And the... I can't pronounce that. For 65! Wow! That actually sounds like a great deal. I don't know if it is. I think you're talking about American. So I'm not sure actually. Girls' night, sip and gossip. That's what your wife does. So you never heard it be called Stitch and Bitch. That's probably pretty accurate. Oh, really? You didn't know? So there are actual groups called Stitch and Bitch. That's like actually what they're called. That's how I learned it. Because I was looking for like groups to help me solve problems with my knitting and my crochets. And they were called Stitch and Bitch. And I was like, I don't know. They're probably not Stitch and Bitchin'. It's probably just like the name of those groups. But I was like, I don't know if I want to go in and like just invade in their like little group. It's an amazing name. Yeah, it's a play on like the spelling. That's great. That's what you mean? It's been building since last year. Yeah, mostly 75. Yeah. Whenever I need to go away for a while, I will just build. That is for sure. USD. Okay. Is that a good price for you? Where you are? Because if that's in Canadian bucks, I mean it's not. It would have been amazing because everything is super expensive here. Whee! And I hate that. It's not just conversion. They like upcharge you. Maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's like a shipping route thing. Am I Canadian? Yeah. I'm Canadian. Gotta pay the extra money because I am a Maple person. Apparently Maple people just deserves to pay more, I guess. D1 1. D1 2. We get screwed on shipping for reals. For reals, man. Fellow Canucks! Indeed. Do I have a Canadian accent? Could you tell I am Canadian? Canadian? I have a feline? Fuck you. What? It's been a while. How are you? Welcome in. Bro. Itchy, you know, every time I think of you, do you know what I also think of? I know it's weird, but you're gonna be like, it makes sense, but it's weird. I also think of grilled cheese and tomato soup. Because I feel like like before when you streamed a bit more frequently, like it feels like every like 7 streams you'd be eating grilled cheese and we would talk about tomato soup. I think I don't know why, man. We can just say hey for a while now, but I'm just enjoying the talks. Eyes are getting heavy, so I gotta sleep soon. It's so good though. I know. I kind of want a grilled cheese, but then I have to commit to an entire loaf of bread and a whole packet of cheese. So I don't know. But yeah, if you gotta go to bed, go to bed. Thank you for stopping by. D112. D111. Amazing price, especially for the Delanza. Cheapest we found was 45. It's so hard to find here. Oh geez. Yeah, that's a huge discount. Congrats, Johnny, on that score. Loaf grilled cheese with slab, right? What is a loaf grilled cheese? You miss when I used to buy tomato soup. What brand of tomato soup do you get? I'm guessing you get the canned stuff. Hold on, this was like little cuticle thing that's bothering me right now. I'm gonna cut it. Because it's like, you know when your cuticle like lifts and it hurts? Give me a sec. Oh, I may as well get water and go to the bathroom. All right, break times, everybody. See you in a bit. Oh wow, Noah's still awake. Wow. You're still not used to seeing me build Gunpla? A loaf of grilled cheese. Okay, yeah, no, I said I don't know what to do with a loaf of bread. Because you gotta buy the whole loaf to get 2 slices to make the bread. Not the eye. Not the eye. I mean, I still game. But I've always wanted to chat more. And Gunpla just lets me chat while doing something. So I can't, so. The Hangra is 22 on P Bandai. Jeez. Giving you stank eye. Wait, what? What kind of face was I making? Someone post a screenshot. In general. Y'all should both go to sleep. I know Noah being out here trying to make money off of CS2. Oh, no. Now I gotta wait. I just realized. Now I gotta wait because I can't be leaving oily little prints. Oily little fingerprints all over this kit. You actually dreamt about got $1 million skin knife and sold it? You were rich? Nice. Keep dreaming about it. The law of attraction will send you at least $10. Visit your girlfriend in Cali? Hey, let's go. That makes sense now. Now you're convinced me to try a loaf of grilled cheese. Oh my, that might actually be last. Might actually last. So how would you do a loaf grilled cheese? Take her to a date, build my bakery, have a good life in Cali. Would you have a bakery if you had a mill? Would a mill... Okay, you know, let me put it this way. Is a mill enough for a bakery? You'd have to get creative, yeah. I feel like... Baker Cat? I'm hungry now. Now that I'm just like sitting here waiting for my hands to like absorb the lotion, I'm hungry now. No. You got a new avatar. Nice, nice, nice. My cooking stream? What cooking stream? My eating streams? I've only eaten on stream. I've never cooked. Never cooked. Put a cat through his head through a sandwich. Oh, an inbred cat. All right. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. It was ancient and only once. No way. I couldn't have cooked. I don't have the cooking ability. Every time I do a stream is a cooking stream because I'm cooked, girly. Excuse you. Oh, the cooking stream. I see. No, he was talking about me. Keeps the biggest smile. No, it's the tracking. It's broken. It doesn't track frowns very well. As soon as I open my mouth, it smiles. See? I am frowning. Frown. Ah. Okay. You can't hear the frown? Mm-hmm. Man, things just fit so nicely. So nicely. So you have the option of F2 or E5. Of course, I will choose the shiny. The rainbow color headpiece, right? This one. And now I'm pairing it with this instead of this one, the clear one. You should build. You should build. You should build. You should stream your builds. Honestly, it's such a good way to hang out. For people who aren't builders, like, and you should just build. Well, if you're streamers, that is. E8. Because it's such a nice thing to do while you hang out and chat. Can't frown. She knows she looks too good when she smiles. You build when Ray streams. Ray streamed a little bit. Can you believe it? He streamed like once, and then I gave him a mini kit, and now he's obligated to build that too on stream. Rainbow Man. Oh yeah, Joe, the next mod commentary thing, it's Tuesday, tomorrow. If you're interested. I start at 7. Game will start at 8 when Neon gets home. But I think if you just pop into, you can just pop into VC anytime you want. Because until I start gaming, I will be on Deafen, or I wouldn't even be in it, I think. So you guys can just hang out and chit chat, just like whatever time works out for you. Like, it's okay. But yeah, people who don't know, I am going through Silent Hill F, but my mic is on, but I don't really talk when I'm not streaming for... Sorry, when I'm not playing for the stream. So what you are hearing will be my mods doing commentary, but apparently all they do is get distracted and or trash talk me. I still haven't watched any of the VODs. People tell me they're really entertaining. I believe it, but most likely at my expense. Did I cut off the wrong piece? Did I cut off pieces that I wasn't supposed to? No. Whoa, this piece does not... Oh, like this? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, Joe, this kit will go to you, okay? Just letting you know. And I'm not doing any stickering or panel lining as usual for you. Your D&D is canceled tomorrow? Nice. Let me see. Ray, as in Rainbow Coin Ray? Ain't no way. Yeah. We get the game sound to play? Yeah, I'll try it. I'll test it. Thank you for the 5-stream streak, Mecha. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for being here, Ghost. Thank you. Send me a little Addy. A rainbow card? Yeah. Chillin', mega chillin'. Mecha chillin'? Okay. Does it just sit on here? It's so precarious. It just sits on there. D1 13. D1 14. London, Chichi Road, Chichi. Yeah. Chichi. What kit's being built? Shockingly, it's a Bandai kit. It is the Calibarn. This is the only kit that I own currently. You know, at the rate I'm going, well, actually no, I just told Flo I want to keep a stock of like 2 or 3 of his kits maybe at a time, so I would never run out to build, because this is the last one I own, and after that, if I need to build, I will have to build his kits unless I buy a couple more. I might. Maybe I'll buy another HG to just hold on to. Noted cat on model to add to your collection to send sticker. Yeah. You don't have any uses for stickers anyway on your kits because you bash them, right? Cece. True, only the eye stickers have any value for you. I did not put any stickers on. It just told me to, I did not. 0 stickers. I was cackling because I was free from them stickers. But you'll get everything except for the runners. I remember you don't like them. Can we get a one last finger wiggle before you focus on the kitchen? No! You will never get it when you ask for it. You will just have to earn it. Oh dear God. Why do these pieces fit so freaking well that I cannot pry them apart anymore? You got the gremlin laugh? Mm-hmm. Okay, I might actually have to break out the knife. This feels dangerous. Maybe I'll use... no. Yeah, this feels very dangerous. I'm not doing this. Do I have a thinner thing to stick in there? Maybe this way? Okay, there we go. You know what? I just need to pry that part a little bit. Poke Fridays, kind of playing Pokemon right now. Time zone's really messed up. Pokemon. Pokepia? Yes, but I don't have a Switch 2 because I refuse to pay that much money for a console. Hate to ask again, what's the model? It's the Calibarn. It's the only kit I own, the HG, an HG kit. Yeah, I like white colored kits. So when I buy them for myself, I know it's weird because I don't even keep any of my kits, but I prefer building white colored kits. I don't know why. But this one is also shiny as fuck. I didn't even notice. Calibarn was crazy popular. Was a crazy popular one from that line. Yeah. I remember building other Mercury kits as I was finding them, like the Fenix. And I think I also built an Ariel, right, Joe? And then I raided somebody and they're like, oh yeah, you gotta build a Calibarn. And I've been looking for the Calibarn after that for months because it just kept getting sold out. Yeah. Funny enough, this is the one that Elfrith. Right. Funny enough, this is the one kit that got me connected or reconnected with Fua. And now I build his backlogs. So you know what? I might pick up another HG if I had to go to an event or anything. Just something to have on hand in case I want some, like a nice Bandai build. You're gonna love the broom. It may or may not include annoying stickers. Don't worry, Genova. I'm putting no stickers on because this kit, after I'm done, is going to Joe, who's going to take it apart and use the pieces for other nefarious purposes. Phoenix from the unicorn. The Pharact. Yes. It's a purple one. It was like purple with like sexy boots. So maybe the Pharact. If you really like white shiny kits, the Psycho Doga looks amazing. Let me look at it. Unfortunately, Psycho Doga counts as a chunky boy. No chunkers for me. I like them skinny like me. No round body. You don't like them chunky? It's Jover? Yeah. No round bodies. No hairiness either. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Like, Bandai really likes the beefy kits.
The body is round.
And that's why I prefer the designs of Chinese kits a lot more, because they're the try-hard, extra fancy, pokey as fuck kits. Body's not round. Body's not round. I thought you were cooking. Huh? Go away. Yeah, that's why I like the designs of the third parties a lot more. The Mecha Core. Fuck if I could pronounce that. Did you know? This is actually also a chunker. However, the Oberon is not. Okay, so you know what I did? How I see if something's a chunker? It's the it's the ankles. The fuck? It's the ankles. It's the waist and the ankles. If it's not like super skinny and very, very obvious, then it's a chunker. But the Oberon is very lovely. Yes, yes. Oh, what's a Tamashii Nations Chogokin Gundam Ariel? That's an Ariel. Oh, MS General Mecha Break Falcon Model Kit. Very cute girl. Well, that motor nuclear. Oh yeah. I built a couple one motor nuclear kit. Which one did I build? But modern nuclear is very try-hardy. Very nice. The motor, which one did I build? Motor nuclear, motor nuclear. Whoa, the Nether Emperor from the Sna. Look at that tiny little waist. Anyways, I got distracted there. You're cooking, you still have time to kill when you have to wait for water to boil. Mm-hmm. Bye, Noah? Just wondering if you still have space to store. But Joe's gonna run out of space soon. Once he builds more. Eddie! Hello! You prefer the fancy wings? Yeah, I prefer fancy, overly spiky, trying hard. Oberon is not chunky. Oberon has such beautiful ankles. Very nice shins. I haven't done art in a while. Oh no, he hasn't done. Yeah. Joe would never run out of space? Yes, bless that Joe with more space. More space. I am getting distracted and... My friend is getting rid of his displays. I already offered to sell them to you for 50 bucks. No, I mean like home space. Unless you're gonna just get rid of your bed and sleep in a corner curled up, surrounded by your display cases. Oh, you push into the living room? Nice, nice. Just sleep on the Gunpla? Yeah, get horizontal displays and build up like a subfloor and sleep on that. And then build it down from the ceiling down, so you just have a little gap and you just like slide your body in there and then sleep in there. Eddie was in a maid costume. Nice, nice, nice. Well, at least it'll be build kits and not boxes. Time to build. Oof, back? No, no, no. A firm bed to sleep on is great for your back. D1 7. D1 8. You did a Trump prayer meme? That's hilarious. You have no regrets buying your bed? Best decision of your life? Yeah, I really like my bed too, but my bed is like super firm. My bed gave my bestie like core memory type trauma. She tried to sit on my bed once and like she was like, why is your bed so hard? And now like every time before she sits down, she'll do this. And then she'll sit. she needs to test the softness and / hardness before she sits on any surface, any like seat or anything like in my home. It is so funny. Severe. Like I think she plopped herself down on my bed and like immediately like stood up and she's like, why is that so hard? Yeah, my bed is super ass firm. But it's good though. It's good for your back. You have to get... Okay, here's the thing. Most people don't get used to it because they'll kind of tolerate it for maybe a couple weeks and be like, no, I can't do this. But you need months because you have to change the entire way you sleep. And let me tell you, I used to be a side sleeper and I thought that thing was like, oh yeah, you're like a certain type of sleeper. No, most people sleep on their sides because their back is not getting supported on their soft as fuck beds. So your spine is getting like weirdly curved because it's sinking into your bed. If your spine is fully supported, you will sleep on your back. And I kind of like, I mostly sleep on my back, but sometimes I sleep on my sides. and I have no more back pain. It was 100% caused by my bed. I hate that. Right arm. I just need one. A20. But with models, I see. You'll talk about plot. Oh. Would you like my uncle's spare bed? It's super firm. You have to use a memory foam on sleep on it. No, I have a beautiful bed of firmness. So firm. Very nice. There's certain skill to lay on rocks. Yeah, that's true. But now I can like sleep on almost any surface, except for really soft beds. I don't really like it when I travel and the bed is too soft because I wake up with back pain. Like, oh my god. More you know, you sleep anyhow, but usually wake up laying on your back. You might want a firmer bed, but you will have went to jail, shitty jail bed fixes back. So it's confirmed. Yeah, firm beds. This is why like a lot of Asian countries, I don't know if it's every one of them, obviously I haven't pulled, we all sleep on really firm beds. And here's like my thing, okay? I was like, if the emperor of old ass fucking China with all the money does not sleep on layers of silk cushiness, there's a reason. there's a reason. Your back pain is caused by your dog taking 90% of your bed. Okay, here's what you gotta do, Mecca. You take over all of their beds. Hard bed fixes the issue. Yeah, it's just so much more supportive, but it does take a long time to get used to if you haven't been sleeping that way. This is the weird. Is this what it wants me to do? Yes. The only thing I'm noticing with this kit is that it seems a lot harder to pry apart once you put it together. Like everything fits a little too well. And like when I was trying to open that one, I couldn't. You have the worst back problem on memory foam. Spring cooked your back. It was so bad. So now you have memory foam and springs. It's much better. I think you should, if you could, try a firm bed. A super firm bed. But you have to commit, I want to say 1 to 3 months to it. And it should straighten up your spine by quite a bit and give you super support. E1. That will take some time getting used to. It's convincing. Yeah, it is really good. And like China, even like, well, Japan has those tatami mats that you sleep on. You put it like, obviously you put a futon on top. So it's plush, but it's also firm. So maybe you should try that first. Itchy. Basically a really firm surface that's not hard. Because tatami mat isn't hard. It's not like a rock, but it's more like sand. If that makes any sense. It's firm, but it's not hard. And then they put a squishy layer of like bedding on top. So the whole thing is not like, you don't sink into it, but it does have enough cushioning. So you could try something like that. I actually was thinking about switching to a futon, a Japanese futon. I don't have tatami though, so I don't know if it's gonna do the same on laminate. But I do want to like, I was thinking it's like, what if I had a bed, like a futon that I could just put away during the day and not take up any space? That would free up a lot of floor space. But then I was like, what am I gonna do with that floor space? I can't put storage on it because I need to use it to sleep. So, you always admire the cultured Japanese beds, not gonna lie. Yeah. And the reason it hasn't died out is it's definitely because there is a place for them. My models there? What, put them away again when I sleep? Extra work? Just leave them. Where am I gonna sleep? D2 27. Oh, wow. It starts at 27. B6. B2. Yeah, you say a very long time, Jichi. Have a very good night. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Thank you for stopping by. Good luck with the build. Thank you, thank you. Hmm. Okay. D1 4. D1 3. Oh, I'm also getting sleepy. I mean, I started off the stream sleepy. Am I frozen? I am. Okay, there we go. Coffee? Neo. It is so late at night. It is so late. It is 9:30 p.m. Yeah, I don't know what's causing the super tiredness. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's like I'm getting sick or something. Never too late for coffee. It's always too late for coffee. Change of season? Maybe. I mean, season ain't changing. I mean, it is changing. We've just re-entered winter. That's great. Winter's back. And me, being an eager beaver, have already washed and put away my winter jackets. So I've been hermiting inside and not going out because it is cold. Lousy smart weather, right? Have a good night, Johnny. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. I hope you have a good sleep. Liking the kit so far? Yeah. I don't know why people recommended it super highly. It's good. It's a really good kit, but it's not like that much better than the other Mercury kits, is what I mean. I think all the Mercury kits have been phenomenal. But that's, I don't know why this one was like so super popular. Other than the fact that it's a white kit, which I prefer. So maybe, I don't know, maybe everybody else preferred white kits as well. It snowed here this morning in the morning. And it was suddenly 16 Celsius in the afternoon. Oh my god. I think we're going down to negative 16 this week or some shit. It's a bit of a remarkable kit if you're honest. Yeah. Other than it being a white kit, I don't think there's anything super special. The purple one was really nice. Not the Alfred. Maybe because it's white and panel lining is white. Panel lining white kits are super fun. Maybe. Squamous, welcome in. I do like white kits, but hold on. Which ones have I built so far? Which from Mercury HG kits? Let me see. I definitely built the Alfred and a purple one. I think I built 3 of them. The Pharact. It was the Pharact. Did I build an Ariel at one point? I don't think so. You don't have it, so I don't think so. Okay, okay. So maybe I was looking at the Ariel and was deciding which I wanted. And then I went with something else. Okay. Oh, people who are wondering why Joe says he doesn't have it, it's because I don't keep my kits. I give them all to Joe afterwards. I don't want to solve the storage issue. So I get rid of it. I feel like this one needs panel lining to glow because the details get lost in a mostly monocolor design. Yeah, I think especially once you choose the rainbow thing, if you can like panel line some kind of rainbow shit into it, that would be like wicked. That would be so cool. Look at that. Does Kev have an icon for when they are displayed? Or sono signature? What does that mean? Joe's built 2 kit bashes of me. So Joe built kit bashes, and a lot of them are inspired by his friends. I had 2 accounts. So I had another one before this. He built one, and then I made this account, so he built another one. Signature is a rounder version of signature. Excuse you! I'd rather you have said a chibi, a Hello Kitty chibi. I hate that. Joe, you better say no! You keep all your nibs in that jar, or is it just a trash bin? I empty them once in a while. So this is not from this kit. I think this is like 3 or 4 kits. I built a couple large Chinese kits before this one. I actually, honestly, Squammies, I've been building other people's backlogs, and I haven't done a Bandai or HG in a while. So this is a nice return. But I've been building some wild giant kits. Oh yeah, let me show you what I was building last week. Ta-da! I rage quit. I couldn't fit some of the pieces together. Oh, my tracking broke. It like just died. I rage quit because some of the pieces I couldn't put them together, and I just gave up. So this is going back to its owner, half finished. Thought you people who actually try to upcycle them and make it into cement for future use. Yeah, I don't have the skills or the patience for that shit. So no. Usually when something don't fit and needs to be, I don't know, reworked, cemented, whatever, I just like, I cry to a friend and be like, you do it! And they'll be like, fine. That's great. Hold on, I'm gonna recalibrate my tracking. Okay. HGs are like crack, while RGs are like Coca-Cola. I really like PGs. I like PG skills. I don't know if I like RG. HGs are great. They're so, especially the newer ones they're so smooth and easy to build. They're just like a casual, like chill, really friendly build. Mecha Roach concept looks good, but not good quality. I know. It's such a shame because it's such an interesting design and concept. So it was really disappointing that the quality is what it was. That said, if you can find it for cheap, definitely give it a try. But just so you know that some parts don't fit together very well. And they were like too much for me to put together, at the very least. I think I need to end soon because I'm looking at this and I was like, I don't know. I don't know what's trying to tell me right now. Good progress? Yeah, pretty good. 3 steps. You can see the gears turning. They weren't turning, man. They were just like Oh my god. Gotta lube them some bitch up. Yeah. Butter me up. B10. D2 29. The hands always throw me off because you feel like it should be like I always feel like it should be on this side because this side's empty, so I was like, oh, the hands are holding like this, but what it actually is the hands are like this and then this entire section is just missing, so it always throws me off whenever I attach them together. This is the inside elbow. Ayo. Oh god, I'm so sleepy all of a sudden. And this is okay. This is after I had like a bout of anxiety and palpitation about 2 hours before stream. Why won't this fit? Rather, it's not that it's not fitting, it just... Oh, sorry, it's the wrong way. I'm a dum-dum. There we go. There we go. Mechanicore Firehawk on Fua looks amazing. Yeah? You know, I should try to convince him to give me a discount code. Should I do that? Does he give discount codes? Let me see. Yes, he does. Oh, I should offer it to you. Do you want a discount code for 5%? Because I know another creator who has a code for him. Man, I really want to sleep right now. Okay. Persevere. You're saving for a PC? Okay, okay. Wow, good luck on that PC. Dude. Last year and the year before, I was like, Storm, hello! I wanted to upgrade my PC because I have this like sense, I was like, I feel like I should upgrade. I feel like I should upgrade. And then everybody was like, what do you need to upgrade? And now I'm like, I feel vindicated, but I'm also poor. So now I'm like, oh, should I upgrade? The prices are only going to go up. They're never coming back down. I should just do it. But I'm like, but now I'm not working no more. And I don't have the money. So sad. Guess who got 2 thumbs and snagged 4 pre-sale orders for the Dandan secret layer drop today. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but congrats. Maybe I'm guessing it's a congrats. Firehawk is like 500. Jeez, that's expensive. Yeah, don't save monies. That's like half a stick of RAM. How much is RAM now? I don't even know. That's pricey. Oh yeah, the figure I ordered should be coming soon, and so I'm gonna be owing Fua some money. Sometimes you get random subs to random channels that you don't ever recall seeing. Why is that? So Twitch is very sneaky. Maybe it's a channel you've been to via a raid, but when someone gives a community sub, it tends to prioritize people who haven't been really in the stream. One, I guess their thing is like, oh, maybe now people will come in because they have a sub. But it's also because regulars are more likely to sub anyway, so they wanna not give them the community sub to make them sub themselves, so they get like a little bit more. If you dropped in once, you're eligible for a gift. They prioritize new people. Yeah, they prioritize new and people who haven't been there for a while. But yeah, as a Magic the Gathering thing, they do these limited edition print runs of some cards. Oh, some custom decks, and for the popular ones, they sell it really fast. This one was gone in 20 minutes. Whoa! Already listing for 2 times the price you pay for it on eBay. Jesus Christ. Oh, you almost fell for the traps then? Because the emotes are cute? I mean, I don't think it's... Like, from Twitch's point of view, it feels like... You're like, Twitch has won. But for the streamer, it could be a win. It is a win, actually, if you tune in because of that. So yeah, it kind of sucks for the regulars. Like, a lot of them would prefer it going to the regulars to reward them. But on the other hand, it does bring in people that otherwise would not have tuned in. So you should go. If the emotes are cute, you should definitely go check them out. I think whatever gets you into a stream, you should just do it. Because that's what like a lot of streamers want, right? Like you will want that. That people just like tune in for whatever reason that comes to mind, and then they end up staying. The P Bandai of Wizard Poker. Oh my god. Bro. Stick of RAM going from 1 to 2K to really high prices. Oh, stick of RAM. I see. You got 4 of them, we'll keep one and make more than your money back on the other 3. Nice! You're gonna be part of the problem. Oh yeah! Love that scalper life. Oh my god. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I know, right? Yeah, on one hand, it sucks. I wish there were no scalpers. On the other hand, hey, it was gonna happen anyway. So why not you? Why not make some money? Why not you make some money? And then you can buy yourself more stuff. Isn't that great? Opinion, it doesn't hurt to have a side hustle. I think it's fine to... Honestly, not fine. So I think it's not that a terrible thing to scalp these optional things in life. Yes, there are collectors. Yes, there are people who might not have had a chance, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be disappointed, blah, 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 blah. On the other hand, it is not okay to scalp airline tickets out of disaster areas. That's not the scalping we support. This shit, someone's gonna make money. May as well be you. Sounds shitty. Yeah, it's really just like how much of a necessity. If it's like, if you're scalping water in a disaster zone, or like, basically, I think if you're scalping water anywhere that people need water, you're an asshole. You should not do that. But in terms of like anything else, then I don't think it's scalping. Because all middlemen are jacking up the price, right? Any stage, having a reseller, having another person in the middle raises the price. And then it's just supply and demand. Scalping for a job, scalping because you realize you wasted this month's rent on cardboard. I mean, honestly, scalping for a job is just like a reseller of any kind. Even the people who just like resell for not scalping prices, it's the same thing. It's just how much you're selling it and how much people are buying it. Right? If I let's say if I scored like 100 tickets, sorry. Yeah, if I scored like a ticket for $100 and if I sold it for 120, is that scalping? If I sold it for 200, is that scalping? What is the difference? It's optional. It's an optional event. The amount that it goes up to is how much people are willing to pay for it. If no one's willing to pay $200, that would not work, and they will lower the price. It's already 100 for 80 slips of cardboard. Jesus Christ. I would not. I look at some of the expensive hobbies and I'm like, nope. Yeah, gotta get these bugs. Literally luxury good in the first place, and you can put the same deck together for a comparable price. Just won't be the special edition print run. Yeah. You're getting into very, very optional purchases, and I think being a reseller and selling it at the highest price you possibly can get It's fine. That's just how the market works. If you set it too high, then the market will not pay for it, right? Like, and if it sells really high, then the market is willing to deal with it. Simple. Simple. I think it's fine for optional purchases. Luxury goods. Really. Because there are like bags, luxury cars that sell for like insane amounts of money. Well, maybe not cars. Maybe just bags. Those Birkins. B. What are your opinions towards people who buy expensive handbags? I guess it depends on how expensive they are. Man, I wish I had the money to buy, like, I think they're expensive, like the $200 to $300 range. But there are a lot of indie artists who make really cute. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, and I hope you like my content. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to buy those like indie maker, like basically small batch artists, and who design like their clothing brand, like stuff, cute bags. If it gets used, it's whatever. But if you buy a bag only to leave it at home, that's true. But then if you leave it at home, it's the same as like buying a figure, if that makes any sense. Like I bought a figure for $300, and that's gonna stay at home, and I'm just gonna maybe lick it every now and then. Get some of that plastic paint in my mouth. Yeah, like I think it's fine to leave it, but more like, I don't know. I feel like designer bags, a lot of designers out there aren't cute. I don't understand why the Birkin is super popular. It's a giant rectangle, like, work bag. It's a work bag. And the reason it was so popular is because, like, sorry, the reason why it exists is Jane Birkin is a reporter, I think, or a journalist. And it's what she used to hold all her documents. It's literally a really nice work bag. It's not a fashion bag. It's not cute. I don't understand people who have Birkins. But a bag is a lot better than your models because they are cute and useful. Yeah, just checked. You just went over $4,000? Oh my god. Jeez. They add up. Like, these things really add up. Even for someone who, like, rarely buys them, I think I've, like, definitely went over, like, $200-300, maybe. No way. No. I've definitely gone over 100, maybe around 2 now. Yeah, because if they're like 25 minimum-ish, and I've built at least, sorry, I bought I definitely bought at least 6 or 7 at this point, right? Yeah. Ringrot, welcome in. You need to add your HLJ private warehouse. You bought your mother a tote bag purse last Christmas. She loves it. Yeah. I mean, like, if she gets utility out of it. But you know those fashion girlies who are just chasing after Birkins and they get on the wait list? And like Birkins work the same as like fancy cars where you have to have reached it. Like you have to have bought I am joking, I'm not reading that. You have to have bought enough from holy shit, who makes Birkin? Hermes? From Hermes? Is it Hermes? Basically, you have to have bought enough from them to be... Yes, Hermes? Yeah, you have to have bought enough in order to be on the list to be eligible to buy a Birkin. But even then, you might still not get a Birkin. No, sorry, it's eligible to buy a Birkin. You still have to pay for the Birkin. Oh, there's no food shortages coming. All that plastic is going down your stomach for reals. Can't even say it's an investment like a bag. It is. I mean, everything only has the value that society puts on it. If your plastic models has a market, you said, yeah, if you can get rid of your plastic models by selling it, it does have money value. It's just not very good at keeping its value. You have a spreadsheet that keeps track of the prices and everything, visible pain. Yeah, but that's a good thing. That keeps you, it's pain, but you are being very responsible by being aware, I guess. Even if, I don't know if it's helping you control your impulses to buy, but at the very least, you are aware. Aware. That's a cute Dizzy emote. But yeah, I am joking. You cannot bait me into saying that. I am strong. It's so you can keep track and not be surprised when you see $200 missing from your bank account. Fair. I've been getting, so my statements are coming to me now from my Japan trip, and the is pretty intense. Just on me, I've already said it. Did I say it? Oh no. TY for the cope. You're welcome, I guess. That said, I do have my vices. I try to control them. I think I've been pretty successful at controlling. I do have more fountain pens and more bottles of inks than I use. But I haven't accumulated more since I decided to stop. And I have a lot less than the others in the hobby. So that's my cope, that I am slightly stronger than the rest of them. Than the rest of those peasants. But in all fairness, that's because I don't have the money to keep buying. It's not like I have strong willpower or anything, I'm just poor. Oh, ads are starting. Oh, Alien, hello! Does Kat need a GoFundMe for her miniature addiction? No, I do not. I will start a GoFundMe for a new PC, though. But I think things are gonna be very expensive very soon. Like, even worse. You think you'll get a new PC this year? I think it's better to get it now than later because the prices will not come down. So if you have the budget for it, you should just do it. Throne. Yes, the thrones. Why am I using the... It's okay. I actually prefer that nipper. Oh, I need new music. New music. This one. The thing with the music situation is that I'm pretty sure this channel is AI music. But unfortunately, I can't be sure if non-AI music will do a DMCA strike on me. So I gotta stick with this shit. Oh. That's why people do OSTs? Oh. But sometimes the OSTs have like very specific vibes. So I was like, if I'm not looking for a very specific vibe, then I kind of have to do this. Just like a generic coffee shop song. Music playlist. You don't have your audio layers separated? No. Yeah, YouTube. It's YouTube. Also, Neon, hello. How's it going? $30.31. Tired? Yeah, I feel you. I've been super tired the past couple days. And even if I nap, like, it doesn't do too much. Which is shitty. I wonder if it's from you. Well, I don't think so. I think it's the weather. Yeah, we'll just put some Final Fantasy 14 OST in there. Still get warnings. Yeah, it's whack. Or Holly dying. Yep. Will you be okay for tomorrow's stream? Like, we don't have to. Plastic. Thanks, sarcasm. Welcome in. It's fine. You're perpetually tired? Jeez. We don't want Neon to die. Yeah, you have now won the popularity contest. Unfortunately. I don't like that my stream likes you. So what I'm hearing is bully Neon? Yes! Yes! Bully him! Discredit him. Ta-ta! 5 years too late? Oh, I'm getting tired. And it's only 3 hours. That's rough. I'm going surprisingly fast, though. Vote against Neon in public office. Exactly. Oh yes, look at these power shoulder pants. Feet. You're gonna eat those microplastics. Let me just drink that right up. Welcome in. How do I pronounce your name? Joe? There's like just random capitalizations everywhere. They must stand for something. Jazz? J of Jazz. Ooh. Do you want to be called J or do you want to be called Jazz? Let me know, let me know. Welcome in. Okay. Whatever works, I guess I'm building these together. The feet. Oh yes. Free feet. What everybody wants. That's rude, Rainrot. Oh no, the decision-making process stunned her? Exactly. I am now no longer announcing the numbers. I'm just going fast because I want this done. You like to smash rocks with bugs? Mm-hmm. But now you don't due to kindness, but you say weird shit. You say very rude things to people. Extend your kindness onto other people. What the fuck was that? How does that even relate, bro? What the hell? What the? OBS has dropped a new update. The audio mixer looks nice. So that's what it is. I was looking at it and I was like, why does it look different? Yeah, I noticed it. I don't understand what it is. Ask him, IDK? No. Yummy bugs. Putting together your salamander 40k minis. Whoa, a lot of Warhammer folks in here. I think every time I build, there's like a couple Warhammer folks that come in, and I'm like always like, I know nothing. Would you like to touch the brick and no? Whoa, this feels like a very specific... It's also like a 40k reference. Some kind of lore shit. Bro, don't indoctrinate me to another expensive ass hobby. I cannot afford it. Yeah, don't. No. No more expensive. And there's a joke about how a lot of VTubers watch lore videos from a guy named Bricky. Oh. I see, I see. Yeah. If you think Gunpla is expensive, Warhammer's crazy. Yeah, I know. Because everybody also paints. That's like an added expenditure. Matara's content husband. Wait. Every time it's a VTuber reacting to one of the top comments is another. One of the top comments is another hand lays on the brick. Oh, tell me more. Matara's married. Content husband, right? Wait, tell me in detail. What do you mean? Why are VTubers reacting to Bricky? Specifically. Warhammer's crazy, but the build and paint is crazy fun. Yeah, I have no doubt it's fun. But there's also zero doubt, negative doubt that it's expensive. So I will not. I don't care how much fun it is. I will not. I will resist. He makes good Lorehammer videos. Ah, I see, I see. Ricky made a lot of general videos that are good entry points. Oh. And what was that comment about Matara's content husband? How are they related? are considering doing the Gunpla mini war game. I don't know what that is, so no. Tell me more. But the answer is no. I will not do anything that requires effort or advanced planning or socializing. They spend a lot of time on stream together. She just calls him that. Oh, I see, I see. Bandai basically just making their own miniatures war game with Gundam. Oh, I see, I see. Well, thankfully, I am mostly free from Bandai because, well, here's the thing with my building. I usually build, no, not usually. I build specifically to have something to do while I chat. I fully admit I am a just chatting streamer. This is actually like the category is a lie. I'm a just chatting streamer. I'll be very frank with you. And I normally build my friend's backlog. And he doesn't build Gundams anymore. He builds Chinese kits. Or third parties, as a lot of people call them. What was I gonna say? Yeah, this one in particular is because I ran out of his kits and I had this one in my personal backlog, but this is the only one I have. So after this is done, I might get another HG just because they're kind of easy, smoothish to build. Just to hang on to, you know, as a backlog piece. But yeah, I mostly build non-Bandai now. So I am free from Bandai and P-Bandai. That bullshit. Bit tough to find at the moment, but yeah, the war game's coming out in July technically. Would be a good point to get into painting. Honestly, the painting I would want to do is to really practice for figures, like garage kit figures. Because when I went to OneFest this year, there were so many kits that even if I had the money, I would not be able to buy. Well, I guess if I bought it, I will have to look for a painter to paint it for me because they were all garage kits. But I do want to get into making my own kit, my own garage kit. So kind of want to get into painting like people. Although, you know what, like maybe training on minis is not a bad idea because you get to practice on a smaller scale. But I would rather just like make small things in Blender as practice, print them out and paint those because that's most likely the route I'm going for with minis. But sorry, with painting. Garage kits are substantially harder. Yeah. But just to like get used to painting. But I think like if I'm learning Blender, if I'm learning to make my own stuff anyway, I may as well just print out whatever I'm making in Blender, like my Blender practice pieces, print it out and then painting that. Not being able to stand without a mask. Yeah. If I'm going to like practice, I may as well just do the whole thing as practice instead of just like isolated. But I do understand what you mean. Miniatures are really nice to get to know how things work. Yeah. If you're planning on getting a printer, that would be ideal. Well, I think I can use public, like there are public printers I can use like for rent. And some friends have printers that I can probably just, I wouldn't say use for free, but I can probably just like be like, hey, can I give you some money and you print it for me? I'll pay for the materials and some time type of thing, you know? But yeah, I keep talking about it like it's gonna happen, but I haven't even started my first Blender project. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. I've been just concentrating on getting back into art in general. So I've been drawing a bit more. Yeah, I was in like Discord. I was doing a co-working stream the other night. Hopefully I'll do them a bit more moving forward. I talk about them every now and then. But hopefully I'll be doing them a bit more. Although, I'll learn Blender after I take a quick nap. 4 hours later, oh, it's time to eat. No Blender for me today. I roam free once again. I was gonna say, I think, as Yuna becomes freer in the future, you might see me less for co-working. We'll see, we'll see. I just want to be drawing a lot more often, and she's quitting. She's already put in her resignation letter. She fucking hates that place. That's why I was like, I hope like she'll be free soon. The last time I mentioned it. Without having something lined up, yeah, that's how bad it is. I don't want to learn Blender too. It would be nice for more of us to learn all at the same time. Yeah, I mean, if there was like a series of courses people found that works, I would love to be like, everybody like do it together. But if that doesn't work, I mean, so far I haven't found any tutorial I like. I've been watching them and I don't like how they go about and do things. So I feel like I kind of have to either waste time and just spend a lot of time looking for stuff, or just make them as they're being taught to me without knowing what is happening, and then just trust in the process, I guess. I know how I like to learn, but I understand sometimes how I like to learn isn't how it's being taught, and sometimes I just need to like tough it out. So I'm wondering basically like if it's worthwhile searching for someone who's teaching the way I want to learn, or just tough it out, you know? Just download Blender, so let's do a Blender boot camp. Oh, that'd be so nice. That'd be so nice. But that means I really gotta get back into my anatomy practice. I haven't done that in a long time. I've also been looking at... I know this sounds crazy, not as in like the trajectory, but more like I'm just like biting off more than I can chew. Or just thinking about doing that, is that I'm also looking into plasticine. So I can sculpt in real life as well. Because when I draw, like I practice digitally, but I also practice using trad media, and I find that it helps. That's why I was like, oh, maybe I'll get some plasticine, or even like make my own air dry clay mixture of some kind. I think plasticine might be better, and just like do physical sculpting and Blender at the same time, because it's not just about the knowing the tools of the technical, like of the program, but also like the sculpt itself. It's a thing, you know? You've had Blender downloaded for years, it would actually help motivate you. Yeah, but how would you want a structure of like a group thing? You could do both side by side. It's just like a huge undertaking, like a lot of time commitment, and I'm not doing art full time. I want to, but I know myself, I can't. Like I would get so burned out and frustrated if I did all these things together. So I have to like kind of balance / get something rolling. You're pretty cool, Beans. Good night. Good night. Welcome in, and good night, Delta. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, man, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Glad to see you are still around. Yeah, like maybe... So I'm trying to get back into a regular routine of drawing, doing anatomy, and painting practice and stuff like that. Like I was doing that for a while when I was on the 100 days challenge. I was really proud of myself. I made it past 50. So maybe I'll do that again, but not as a challenge, but just try to do a little bit every day. And then once I get like that as locked in a bit more, that it doesn't feel like a chore, well, too much of a chore, then maybe I'll try doing the Blender and physical sculpt thing. There's a site that was offering a lot of courses and a lot of programs. What was it? Skillshare? Yeah, a lot of YouTubers love hawking their Skillshare sponsorship. So much so that I'm actually turned off by it. Not gonna lie. Although there are some artists, I don't know about sculpting artists who are on Coursera. Like artists I follow who have courses on Coursera. So maybe Coursera. But I don't know. I feel like sculpting Blender, like there should be enough free resources out there that I don't really, you shouldn't need to pay for it. But on the other hand, like a plotted trajectory might be a good idea. I don't know. Pros and cons, definitely. Pros and cons. You used it back in the day, it's pretty nice. Just use a free trial though. Yeah. But like in terms of having someone to learn Blender with you, what would you imagine that looking like, Genova? $25. Excuse me? Hold on. I just saw a notification. I need to... Hold up a minute. I need to see this. Is Yuna gonna play? Yuna streaming? Is she gonna play Resident Evil? Holy shit! Yuna's gonna play Resident Evil 2! She was too scared to finish it! It's been fucking ages! Yo, let's go! You're watching me type? I'm like, holy shit, Yuna, I saw the notification! Holy shit! Yuna! I'm so excited to see you scream and be a cowardly tiger. I'm so excited. Okay, if we're talking about co-working example, it would just be like setting time a week where we can do one chapter of the course in co-working or VC or something. That does sound good. I will look into how much Skillshare costs. But you will, like, I can probably get a free trial somewhere, but can you? Maybe we could all like finagle a free trial somewhere and then take the same course together. There must be group deals. Yeah, but like if we can all get like a trial at the very least, we can just do like the trial together. And then if we want to continue, we can figure it out. Yuna streams, but she's been like bogged down by work and FF14 raids. But yeah, you know what? Let's finish real quick. And then I'm gonna raid because I want to see her scream. I need to see her scream. Oh my god, my mouse is so excited. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Oh my god. Okay, no panic. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. You guys are gonna love it. She's absolutely terrified. She's like Grace, man. She's like Grace in Requiem. She's not in my chat. You just tell her in her chat. Go tell her, Neon. Go. Ampreg? Why are you still in my chat? Go away, Yuna. Go play. get the trial and do it once a week or something, enough to keep practicing. Do you remember how much the trial was? Yeah, I'll definitely be down to do a trial, and then we can all learn / suffer together. That sounds great. I'm gonna tidy up. I'm gonna tidy up. I know who to raid. We're gonna watch Yuna be the scariest. Yeah. Trials 1 month, I think it's 3 months if you get a code. Yo, I'm gonna find a code for everybody or something, or if you find a code, let us know, and then we'll declare it in the Discord, and we'll all learn together, okay? This is very exciting. I'm sorry for the abrupt end, but I am super excited to watch Yuna die. I'll see you tomorrow for the stream. I'm streaming Silent Hill F, and it will be the mod commentaries, okay? So you won't hear me much. I will only be mostly like making comments on like reporting problems and stuff like that. Nothing major. My mic is on. It just like I'm so quiet when I'm not gaming for the stream. But yeah. What do I want to say? Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, Oh my god, it's a piece of plastic attached to my screen. It like freaking staticked onto my screen. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.